Mhm. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the Astro Gravitational reporting coming here. I want to say thank you to the new subscribers here. And I want to say thank you for liking it or subscribing it to this channel. Hopefully, this Astro Gravitational report helps you out. Um, to getting with this report today, I was looking at the full moon that's going to be coming upon within the next 24 hours. And we are going to be following these energies that's coming in, especially from yesterday's report. As you see this report, and I want to talk to you about the planets a little bit up here. We have a situations in the sky that is about the truth, which is a Mercury retrograde with the sun there in a Capricorn. As a also we have a Pluto there, but the full moon is going to be opposing these situations. But the full moon, it is in her own zodiac sign at Cancer. That is the mother that takes a charge at home. But since we have all this side in 180 degrees there, be mindful about this energies currently that is going on. There is a lot of learning there. There is a lot of situations that goes on within the feminist energies because today actually is going to be the divine learning today. What you could, what you should, and what it was about understanding the feminine energies. Maybe understanding if you're masculine energy, is that about to understand the proper way of what feminine energy should be. Don't forget about it. Mercury is a retrograde, but also Mars is retrograde. So is Uranus is retrograde. All this is learning process before you act. So, Matthew Crawford, thank you. Thank you for coming in today. Hi to you. And love when people comes in and chat. If you guys have so many questions after the astrology report, that's what I make it at live because you can have instant questions and answers here. So I want to apologize because there is no captions in there. It's not my fault. It is about Google. When I make live, there is no captions there. So if you need a help with translating this video, for it, find someone to help you to translate it. It's going to be healthy for you, hopefully, because within the astrology report, I also talk about inner wisdom from within. Hopefully, that inner wisdom helps you to you. So, to finish it, what I'm talking about is we are going to have that Lilith is going to be escaping Cancer. It's going to escape the feminine. This is going to be like moving ahead. She's going to be highly speed up, like somebody is running away. Take a look inside of you as a masculine person. Are you taking Lilith out of your life? Or as a feminine situations from within you? Are you have this Lilith from within? They're not going to meet in Cancer, though. They're going to the moon and Lilith. They're going to be meeting together in Leo. That is the authority. Who authority is in the family. And that's what this moon is going to be challenging itself from within. The moon is going to be opposing the sun. It's going to be opposing Mercury retrograde. So be mindful about this. Try not to have intense communications, arguments, argue, or the energies, but look at it inside. Solving the internal conflict, it's going to be solving the outward conflict from within. Is a learning process, is a learning curve. So before you act, learn. Before, if you don't know something, go seek it, go develop from within, and so on. So that is my message for you today. But there is a beautiful divine energies today between the moon, between Venus, and between Mercury retrograde. Take these energies today. because you're gonna need it tomorrow. So, speaking of all this, I'm gonna put you on the site monitor up here, and I'm gonna go and look at the charts that it's coming. So, beginning at 7 o'clock in the morning, midheaven, it is at 3 degrees, 13 minutes at Scorpio, shadow side for the growth. Yeah, when you look at what's in your shadow, when you put the light in there, then you expand. You don't have fear of the unknown, what you're going to see. But when you look at it within your own shadow, you're going to see and find the situations from within yourself. What was the hidden gifts within you? What is the given situations from within you? What is your hidden potential of growth from within yourself? All right, the ascendant is at Capricorn. It is at 8 degrees of Cancer, of Capricorn, I'm sorry, but it is going to begin to feel this energy of the moon. It's kind of like putting pressure in your emotions, in the friendships, the situations from within. But the moon, it has a divine energies with Pluto. She knows she needs to transform. The intuition needs to change. But what are the intuition that's coming? The intuition is coming from the things that you know. But how about this growth of the intuition grow and learn new things so we will expand? Expansions of the things that needs to grow from within. The moon, it is in beautiful trine with Saturn. She is looking to learn. The mothering situations from within you, your intuitions from within you, it is about to learn new things from within you. Lilith, it is about 23 degrees, 42 minutes in Cancer. She was just bolting out of Cancer. Is like that is a part of the shadow that runs and so on and so on. She sees something's coming. The divine's coming after Lilith. And that it's coming from Saturn with Lilith. Divine's energies is like the teacher is like, it's time to face it. For but the intuition sensing that something is going on, something about growth. The moon is squaring Jupiter. There is an Aries, and the moon it is also squaring Neptune. A lack of the visions. It's like something I'm blinded for, and that be the self blindness from within yourself in there. Otherwise, the sun is very beautiful divine energies with Uranus in the North Node, so it's a Mercury retrograde. They're coming together because Mercury is going back and the Sun coming forward. So they're kind of like putting more pressures. It's kind of like you may feeling the energies of Mercury retrograde, like turn it on. The heat is turning on, the communications, the visions, and so on and so on. From within, Venus is in beautiful energies with Mars at this time. So the masculine and the feminine from within you, they're working on synchronizations to learn these new things within that intuitions from within you. So that is about pretty much at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock, the midheaven is at 18 degrees of Scorpio. Shadow work, it's continued, it goes on. You see it, what the authority, which is the sun, and Mercury, the communications. You're probably going to feel like the need of communications but the communications are going with about your destiny, about your future life, and with Uranus there is retrograde. But the North Node and Uranus are retrograde. That's mean you're learning. Don't act before you learn from within you. That energy is going to ask you to go ahead and calm down the situations from within you and learn. That ascendant is at 24 degrees of Capricorn. That tells you that there's going to be things, positions, situations with Lilith, because Lilith is in 24 degrees, 51 minutes, right across against the ascendant with. So during this fight, it's you something you have to look within your own shadow. from within the family situations in there. So this is going to put a pressures within you that you see like there is something I don't know, there is something I haven't learned, there is something I need to get in there. That's why the intuition is going to tell you that like, hey, I need to see this, I need to grow. And where is the moon does or a feminine energy goes? The feminine energies researching, library, talking to people, finding the right situations. That's the power of the intuitions from within. So even if you're a masculine person, looking at your intuition, what you need to learn about the family because Mars is still retrograde. It's kind of like taking the neutral state, but he teaching love right now. He is in the good energies with Venus. Venus right now is in Aquarius. It is about taking the new age of Aquarius. No more BS, no more situations, no more this. If it's real love, it's going to be a real love for real. That's what this continuous energies that it's coming from the authority, the sun that is in Capricorn, and Mercury retrograde that is in Capricorn. So in the next hour at 9 o'clock, midheaven is at 3 degrees of Sag. It is opposing Mars there, but there is a divine energies from midheaven, and there is a divine energies of Pluto towards the moon. These transformations. You taking a charge. Now you either speak, you express, you're looking for art, you're looking for books, you're looking for movies, something that is going to help you to transform, to change. The moon is about to entering Cancer. Is about 29 degrees, 53 minutes during this time. And is about to enter in there. She sees that the things has to be straight out from within. She needs to understand this kingdom within her. But she knows she has to face the opposition of authority, communications, and transformations. And in order to transform, she needs to learn what you need to transform from within. So there's going to be a big conflict coming in between authority and intuitions from within you. Okay? So learning process is going to take some time. It's going to take some situations. In the next hour, which is 10 o'clock, midheaven, it's at 17 degrees, 13 minutes in Sag. There is divine energies with the universe. Somehow the universe puts these energies right in front of you. It puts these situations right in front of you. Learning course right in front of you. Right now, the moon, it's entered already. Cancer is at 23 minutes, 0 degrees of Cancer. She's in divine energies. With what? With Pluto and Venus. That is the mother that teaching its daughter. That is the mother that understand I have to have this mothering love from within me. I have to learn this love from within me. I have to give it. I have to pass it. I have to teach in kids. I have to do all this. You understand this divine love when it's pouring between Venus and the moon is incredible. You may feeling palpitations in the heart, you may feeling the situations from within yourself and so on. This is going to be a beauty within. Okay, the moon, it's going to be having a trine with the ascendant and Saturn, a learning course in there. Okay, but the moon, it is squaring Jupiter and Neptune. And that it is about like I have to grow. For Christ's sake, I have to grow. I need to learn. I need to grow. I'm suppressing this growth. I'm suppressing these situations. That I'm suppressing the growth within the child from within, because Venus Moon, it is the correlations between mother and a daughter. That is in between the intuitions and the goddess from within. But since they are in divine energies, these energies are going to be pouring. However, for the masculine energies, midheaven, it is about 17 degrees and it's opposing Mars. It is squaring Neptune. The masculine energy is like, I don't understand this feminine stuff. What's going on within this? Oh no, you understand it. You're just blocking it from within. How about you reconnect with the feminine side, with the daughter side? If you're masculine, what would you tell your daughter about relationships with masculine energies. You see, you're learning. Everyone is going to be learning today. There's going to be a beautiful divine energies because the intuition within the masculine energies is going to be working very good at this time. But prepare for tomorrow. So, 11 o'clock, the energies is changing. Midheaven is at 1 degrees 4 minutes in Capricorn, and the moon is pretty much with 1 degree of Cancer. Total oppositions in there, total situations within there. The ascendant is at exactly with Jupiter, and that it creates a T squaring. The energies of these emotions, the upcoming, learning things, curves, growth. Yes, nobody grows within the comfort zone. Everything grows under pressure. The diamonds, they are not just built of something. The diamonds are created under pressure. Are you going to be the diamond that shines the love within the family as a feminine energy? That it is the power you are have to go through it. This intensity of the energies is going to be increased because in the next hour, midheaven is going to be together with the authority, and you might not going to see it the growth because you have to do the work. You're going to see the growth after you finish the divine work with Venus and with Pluto about transformations from within. You're learning things because the moon is a trine with Saturn, the teacher. But who is in divine energies with Lilith? Saturn. So here is you gonna find out that maybe Lilith manipulates divine, or the Saturn is teaching that mothering love should not have this Lilith situations from within. The right Lilith, it is the intimacy woman that choose the man. That's what this is. And should not have situations in the family. But they are racing. The moon and Lilith are racing. So in the next hour, which is 12 o'clock, midheaven is at 14 degrees, 58 minutes. The sun is at 15 degrees, 8 minutes in Capricorn. They're torrid. You're going to look, you're going to take a charge, you're going to take these situations. He's like, I have to find this debacle from within me. If you have situations as a masculine energy with your feminine energies conflicts, you have to study these feminine energies from within you, see what they are. If you have a situations that you are like, you don't like certain feminine things, you don't like a certain feminine situations, or you have something like a codependency of feminine energy, lust maybe, you are cheating and so on. You're looking as a masculine energies from within you, but that also is going to be applied to the feminine energies. I am the good mother, I am the good person, I am the good woman, I am this goddess, or I'm this cheater that goes out there and cheats and a band and so on and so on and using masculine energies. All this, it's going to rise up like this. But it's going to be a very good authority because right now the sun, Uranus, trine and together with the North Node is talking about this, is teaching you what is the authority of love. That's what this is. And take a new road because right now Venus is in Aquarius. Take this rebellion of change. So at 1 o'clock, this energy is actually understanding. You maybe understand the conflicts, you understand the situations from within. The divine energies is just pouring in there. It's just beautiful because midheaven is with Pluto. Midheaven, it's 29 degrees of Capricorn together with Pluto, and there is a double divine energy towards the moon. And the moon is also divine energies with Venus. All this is talking about what did you find out? It is in the previous hour. What did you find there? What do you need to change? What do you need to look? What do you need to learn in there? Now you begin to do this inner work. Why? The ascendant, it is at 19 degrees of Taurus. That is about this energy on earth. to materialize, to work from within. The ascendant is a beautiful trine with the sun and Mercury, the authority and the communications from within, inner talk, inner development, self self talk, self inspirations, self evaluations, self growth, self learning. All this, it is what the professionals does within themselves. Okay, they don't wait for someone to educate them, but also they are not afraid to seek a help when they need something to grow professionally. And this is going to be a very beautiful time for you to understanding these energies today. So at 2 o'clock p.m., this energy moves into the midheaven, goes into Aquarius. That's going to be the work that it's going to be looking at. And you are like, well, I don't have the support from divine. I don't have the support from my destiny. Everything is blah, blah, blah. Everything sucks. Everything is so on. I don't know how I'm going to get navigated in this. This is like the little boy that says doesn't know how to use a screwdriver. Okay, what do? You take yourself a one screwdriver, take a one screw, and take a piece of wood, and you show yourself how to do it. You do this rebellion side from within you to learn this. Where did that come from, though? It's coming from Mars. Mars, who is retrograde, who sees the need of this. And the ascendant is at 8 degrees of Gemini, and Mars is 8 degrees, 27 minutes. They're only 27 minutes apart during this, right? That's what spiritual Mars does. Building that friendship, that relationship. But it's coming that the moon has to learn about this, because without this, there is no growth in there. So these energies of Aquarius, they're going to take you to the new road, new lips, and new situations from it. And you're going to learn to use their authority and Mercury retrograde to find the things that they're going to bring you up within the age of Aquarius. So at 3 o'clock, midheaven, it's 29 degrees of Aquarius, a beautiful time with the moon. There says these divine energies with Venus is beautiful, helping the moon. The moon, it's already at almost 3 degrees in Cancer. She's moving from there. However, Lilith, it's coming up forward, and she's 20, almost 25 degrees. Cancer, she begins to oppose this transformation. So now, from within you, that's going to be this inner fights of things that you see. It's like you look at this work inside of yourself. It's like, why I'm rejecting transformations, why I'm sabotaging myself, why all this. Where it comes from, because the ego wants to control. And that control is going to be looked at it when at the moon and Lilith coming together at Leo. That situations of the child who is 5 years old, and now it's like, I need to control mom and dad. If your mom doesn't give it to me, I go to dad. That is about spoilness, while the mom and dad have to learn the child to go and do the things in itself, and to learn to accept no as an answer. So there's going to be a lot of this coming in similar situations during this time. The ascendant is at 23 degrees of Gemini. It is a beautiful trine with Saturn. That energy of between midheaven and Saturn is going to be also affecting a learning curves that you are going to see, building up this friendship within the family. So at 4 o'clock, midheaven, it's at 15 degrees of Pisces. The ascendant is together with the moon, that it's opposing the sun. You see this upcoming issues with the authority. Yeah, who is the authority in the family? Is that the masculine? Is that the feminine? And there is a fight within going on from within you first. If you're feminine, you're going to learn these energies that maybe you're trying to get a control of certain things. If you're masculine, you understand what is your control until you learn to cooperate together from within yourself. And what this is guided from? Then it's guiding from Uranus and the North Node towards this trine with the authority and the Mercury retrograde. Learn things that you don't know, learn it. And that's what this learning process will be, because that it is suppressing the growth. Why? Because the ascendant, that it's 7 degrees of Cancer, it is beginning to opposing the sun, that it's at 15 degrees, but squaring Jupiter at 1 degree at Aries. That is also the moon squaring Jupiter, the growth, the evolutions within family. The growth first begin within the parents, then that growth it is transferred through the child from within, because we are talking about family. That's what the orientations is. The family's energies is going to be. But the authority lies within the both parents when they coming together, and when they both fix their authority, then there is going to be no conflict. But in order to understand what conflict is, what the problem is, they gotta have a conflict. That's what that will be. The conflict is going to be reveal itself. So at 5 o'clock, exactly these energies that I'm talking about it, they're just rise up. Yes, of course they rise up. Why? The ascendant is at 20 degrees of Cancer. That is going to be this oppositions of the full moon tomorrow. You're going to feel like, ooh, we got to talk. We got to have this case. We got to have this. Oh my God, I see all this. It's coming. I see all these situations from within yourself. You're feeling within the energy. Why? Because the ascendant, it is opposing Pluto, it is opposing Mercury retrograde, and is opposing the Sun. Someone is opposing the authority, but that is you opposing your authority or the authority within your partner, authority within the divine, and so on and so on. You're just gonna rise up like this. Be mindful with this energies, because midheaven it is at 1 degrees 32 minutes in Aries, together with Jupiter. And if you don't want to grow your intuition and you have a fight within your intuitions, knowing what is right, but your ego is so powerful, in there, here is your intense energies, rise it up. So intense energies between within intuition and intense energies within authority. Calm down yourself and use the energy of Jupiter towards the authority, and take the energies from Uranus. There is in the divine aspects in there from within. Also, Venus and the moon, the divine love between the goddess and the woman from within you. You use those. Now, this problem is going to be there, because you're going to understand the problems, you're going to take the divine approach, and it's going to be more easier for you tomorrow. That's what this is. So at 6 o'clock, that energy is still intense. The authority, though, it's down that much from within. The ascendant is at 2 degrees of Leo. Midheaven is at 17 degrees of Aries. That is this energy towards the authority in Mercury, but that's going to go away. But you look at it, are you stubborn? Stubborn from within. What your stubbornness is, what the situations are there from within. And all this is going to be a learning lessons, curves, and so on from within yourself. Because midheaven is a sextile with Saturn, and Saturn has only one aspect, divine aspect with Lilith. You teaching the divine lessons that is there with Lilith. Okay? And that's what these energies will be, that the visions that will help you. But listen, the love from within you, that Venus that takes a new road, new approach, new evolution, new things they are developing from within you, or you're developing your own self within love. That's what the gravity will be more powerful. there from within. So at 7 p.m., the ascendant is at 13 degrees of Leo. It is opposing Saturn. Maybe a little learning situations there, not proper. And that ascendant at 13 degrees is actually squaring the North Node and Uranus. To you opposing the universe, the changes from you, destiny, and so on. You're afraid and a fear of this destiny, or you're self suppressing yourself. Oops, Daisy, maybe something you're going to learn. During this time, midheaven, it's at 3 degrees of Taurus. Something on the earth is not right. Maybe a money situations, maybe a real estate situations, possessions, cars, talks about things, maybe moving, maybe apartments, maybe some wherever it's going on. You maybe feel the need for change. But that midheaven, it is squaring Venus and Pluto. You don't transforming. You don't conform within this. You're standing against this love. Okay? So now what are you going to take the approach? The divine energies between the sun and the ascendant, the divine authorities from within yourself. You look at it in there, and from the ascendant, there is a beautiful sextile with Mars. You're taking the masculine approach. It's like, you know what? I'm putting the foot in there, and I'm going to use the divine love. All these other things that goes on, they are what they are. So the masculine energy is going to be taking this charge from within to help the feminine energies from within yourself. I mean, gosh, this is a beautiful inner work, if you ask me. You do this from within yourself, that's going to reflect that unification towards with everybody within the family from within you. If you see all these energies. Guy, hi, Tiffany, thank you. And yeah, thank you for reminding to hit that like button. So appreciate that. And 8 o'clock. So talking about the following from 7 o'clock energy. Midheaven is together with Uranus and Taurus. You fix your divine situations, you're going to fix your material situations. If you haven't learned this during the Leo season that it was this year, the ascendant is at 25 degrees of Leo. If you remember at the end of the Leo season, that was a divine energies within the sun, within the Mercury, within Venus. With who? With Neptune and Pluto. Now you're going to be reminding about this learning, these energies within yourself. There's going to be a lot of divine energies in play during this time. Okay. Now the midheaven, Uranus, and the North Node are pouring this beautiful energy towards the Sun and Mercury retrograde. But the Moon begins to feel this pressure pulling towards the authority, a lack of confirmations. Instead of inner fight, you need to understand the cooperations within this, what the conflict is, what the situations is for, what it is. So you're learning authority, but where you're learning the authority, you're learning the authority in Leo, when you have to be pro within the authority. Everything to goes up and right, it has to be professionally done. And some of you is going to feel this challenge of not learning. For those who hasn't learned the beauty of this divine energies in Leo, the ascendant at 25 degrees, it is opposing Saturn. Saturn is going to tell you, hey, don't go anywhere. No, you haven't learned. And you're going to repeat cycle. I'm going to teach you. This guy is, that's what it does. He's restricting you to move forward, to evolve, to even connecting to the midheaven from within. He's going to be like blocked. So if you're feeling blocks, that means you haven't learned that the divine authority from within you. Okay, so these divine energies are going to be beautiful. We can take the authority and Mercury towards to it. They are beautiful energies towards Uranus, the North Node, and the midheaven. There is a beautiful sextile with Neptune. Neptune, it gives visions to everyone. Guess who? It gives visions to Lilith, but it gives visions to Pluto, to Mercury retrograde, and to the Sun and a Venus. Come on, you get everything in there. You see the pictures from within. Okay, you still resisting? If you're still resisting, that it's coming in because your intuitions within family is like, I'm gonna control my family. I'm gonna be controlling what my kids they're gonna learn, and my kids they're gonna be no, 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 no. That's gonna be this father. It's like no, that's be mindful about these energies. There is no growth in there. You learn that how Jupiter is in Aries. You have to take a new road, a new leap from within you. So at 9 o'clock, midheaven goes in Gemini, telling you, hey, you too have to get these friendships within you. Come on, you have to organize, but where do the friendships begin? Inside. First of all, you take the friendship from within you, your friendship situations. You have to use your intuitions and love, and that's going to be given to you. Why? Because the ascendant goes in Virgo. Calm down, relax. The world's not ending. Let's using healing energies. Let's healing the past. Let's healing the things from within. Calm down. Be love and so on. Use the divine energies, meditations times. You saw. If you haven't watched Bad Boys, okay, that is a when they destroyed. If you haven't watched the Bad Boys 2, go watch it. That's when they destroyed half of the town, and they're going to report to their captain, and he's like, "Okay, let's calm down, calm down." That's how the energy is. You can go to YouTube and watching this scene, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's what the energy is. Okay, why? The ascendant, it is beautiful energies. First of all, at Virgo, there is beautiful energies with trining with the Sun and the Mercury retrograde in there, but it's also trines with Uranus. That is these things in art to calm down, to just chill out. Also, the ascendant, it is sextile with the moon. It tells you, hey, don't be disaggravated and trying to get this authority. Does that make sense? You ring things up in the family with that authority and fights and scandals and so on. Calm down a little bit. There's nothing good coming out. Negative side doesn't fix positive outcomes. And this is going to be this Virgo healing energy that it's coming and it's beautiful. That is happening at 9 o'clock. Midheaven is at 3 degrees at Gemini, and it's very close with Mars. This masculine wisdom within. It's going to come in, if you're feminine, it's going to come in and giving you the powers through the authority in there from within you. If you are masculine, you're going to be understanding these energies even better from within. So at 10 o'clock, midheaven is at 17 degrees, 41 minutes in Gemini. You did all this. You did all these organizations. You calm down. You put this. Guess what? The masculine energies helping you to get to the divine energies because midheaven, it gives divine energy towards the Sun and Mercury retrograde. Divine talk from within. The divine energies between all this, it's telling you to be taking things more pro in your life. It is about family. Venus, it's talking to the moon. This could be a daughter that it's teaching the mother situations, or the mother it's going back and explain what happens within divine energies there. Using all this is beautiful. The ascendant is at 19 degrees in Virgo. Again, this healing situations. The 19 degrees ascendant in Virgo, it is in trine with the Sun and Mercury and it trines with Uranus still. Those are 2 hours that you are going to do an amazing healing from within you to heal the situations. But healing happens to understanding what you need to heal. And at 11 o'clock, midheaven goes into Cancer. There is a double divine energies towards Venus. This new Venus in Aquarius, this rebellion, this charge from within. That is it when the mother understanding that the daughter has been rebelled and evolved from within, and the daughter takes a charge from within itself. The Venus has a beautiful, so many aspects with pretty much everything that goes on. Why? Ascendant, it's entering the 1 degree of Libra, partnership, contracts, communications. There are for these unifications, the things is going to be putting into the scale and seeing what's the good side and what is the bad side. So, what is the good side? The good side, that is the ascendant, is its beautiful energies with Pluto and Venus. That's transformations of the Venus, the situations from within. This energy is also in beautiful trine with Mars. Mars is in beautiful trines with Venus. We're talking about in the air what the vibrations and the gravitations will be. But if you take your ego and you go back in there, the ascendant at 1 degrees, it is opposing the visions that he sees, the growth that it's within, and it's squaring the moon that it's opposing the sun already. Some of you are going to feel this intense energies. And a midheaven that it's at 1 degrees of Cancer, it is actually squaring the 1 degree ascendant at Libra. Mindful about these energies. If using the divine energy towards Venus, that new love is going to pour in towards you. If not, you have to face the problem. The problem, it is, are you respecting the divine from within you? Do you respect that divine love in you? So that's what the astro gravitational report for today. Hopefully you are getting into this energy. Hopefully this report helps you out to navigate better with an awakening energies within yourself. But this is going to be a collective. I want to take you a little bit time for it, is you to managing what you feel from within you, but separate it with what the collective energies are. And this is going to help you to look at it, your energy within you as the way you are with your partner, and so on and so on. Because if you're tapping into this collective mass, collective energy in there because of people wearing face masks and so on and so on, for it. But if you're looking inside of you as a divine awakening personality, you're going to be working from the state of inner divine love from within yourself. That is how the mother leads her daughter to love. But at the same time, when the mother sees the happiness of the daughter from within, she's the most happy mother inside of it. Use this energy today. Hopefully, it's going to help you from within yourself and be loved. And if you guys have so many questions now, you can ask about it. Jessica, thank you for coming in. Maria Richards, thank you. Thank you for guys coming in, and appreciate it for the comments. And if you guys need some any help here, if you need some astro gravitational report personal to you, I'm available through Facebook. Just to remind you that I will be taking off of January 16th. So before that, I'm available. After that, I don't know yet. I'm still don't figure it out because I'm waiting to messages from Mercury retrograde. Look at what I'm going to do, what authority it is, and so on. All right. So if there is no questions, guys, let's share the love and the light. Be the inner peace. Go within these energies within yourself. Detach from the collective energies, and do your shadow work from within you, and come out of it of this energy of the full moon from within you to go ahead and get ready for tomorrow. Okay, it's going to help you. Divine wisdom is always a wisdom that never fails. All right, guys, be love, and I will see you later on at the main channel.